Assalamu alaikum. This is Khurram Shahzad from Garrison Academy Senior Campus, Gujranwala, Kent. I welcome you all to EPSEX online sport program. This is the 15th lecture of 5th week. In this lecture, we will solve the exercise of chapter number 2. So let's open the book. I have already opened the book. Before going to solve the exercise, we should have the main points of our whole chapter. So I'm going to page number 48 in your book, and the topic of key points. All the key points and main points in the whole chapter are discussed here. So I'm going to discuss these points one by one before going to solve the exercise. First of all, you have to understand what is syntax. Syntax is actually the rules of programming language according to which statement of a program are written. In simple words, this is the way how you can write a programming syntax, or how you can write a program, what you should do and what you can do in programming language are defined in this syntax. For example, in this syntax or in the way of English, whenever the statement ends, you have to put a full stop or comma. So in the same way, in programming, whenever a statement terminates, you have to put a semicolon there. Next thing is semantic. Semantic gives the meaning to the statement of a programming language. Semantic, or the actual meaning of a statement. We have written a statement, and why we have written that statement is actually defined in the syntax. Syntax is not written in the programming, but according to semantic we write the syntax. What is machine language? Machine language is a popular low level language which is directly understandable by a computer. It is a programming language that is directly understood by a computer hardware. It consists of zeros and ones. It is the most difficult language in this world. What is assembly language? Assembly language consists of symbol codes or abbreviations. This language is also a low level language, but it does not use zeros and one, but it uses codes. It was developed to make the computer programming easier than the machine language. A program called assembler is required to convert assembly language to machine language for execution by the computer. It consists of symbols, and these symbols are known as mnemonics. Then high level language. High level languages, or high level language is English oriented language, means it is the English like language. We use English like words. It is in this language it is commonly used for writing computer programs. A program called compiler or interpreter is required to translate this language from high level to low level, because computer can only understand low level language. Compiler is a computer program that translates a program written in high level language into machine level language. Equivalent program. A compiler is simply a program that converts high level language into machine level language. Equivalent program. It converts the entire program into machine language before execution by the computer. It compiles all the codes at once. Interpreter is also a software that translates a program written in the high level language into machine level language, but it translates one by one or line by line, and it immediately before translating to next instruction. It goes immediately to next instruction. What is programming environment? Every programming language has a software which is used to do programming in that software, and this software is known as IDE, or programming environment. Programming environment is a set of processes or set of smaller software and programming tools used to develop a computer program. So it is the set of processes and programming tool used to develop a computer program. What is IDE, or integrated development environment? It is a computer software that is used to create, compile and run computer program. It brings all the processes and tools required for the program development into one place. It consists of all the tools which are necessary to do programming in any programming language. It consists of all the tools and software that are required to create, compile and run the program. text editor. Text editor means the actual space for writing text or codes. It is a simple word processor. Word processor means it is a simply space where we can write or we can process words or we write words, that is used to create and edit source code of a program. Every program is written in some kind of space, and this space where we write a program is known as text editor. Linker. Linker is a software that takes one or more object files generated by a compiler and combines them into a single executable program. Our programming language after compilation becomes an object code. So linker links the assembly files or links the DLL files of our Windows operating system and create a single executable program so a computer can execute after linking process. Loader is a software which load the software program into the memory and then execute them. Every program which is running in our computer is needed to be loaded into RAM. So loader is a program which loads a program into memory and then execute them. Debugger is a software that executes a program line by line. It examines the values stored in the variable and helps finding and removing error. Debugger is not actually the automatic tool for removing error, but it is a tool which helps finding and removing the errors in the program. Header file is a file that contains predefined function of C language. It contains already written codes. It contains the codes written by expert already, so including a header file in the C source file produce same result as copying the header file into the source file. So header file is a predefined collection of code which we can use in our program, so we have not to write any extra code because this code is already written in that header file. Reserved words are those words that are the part of programming language and had special purpose in the computer program. These words are reserved by C programming language or any programming language, so we cannot use that word in for example, the word main in programming language, main contains the definition of main program, so we cannot use that word in our variable. Other words are if, count, cout, cin. These words we cannot use, and there is a list of words that cannot be used in the chapter, so you may examine that list too. Preprocessor directive means the orders. Preprocess means before the processing. So preprocessor directive are some commands, some instruction for the C compiler. At the beginning of the program we write the some instruction that include that file. We write hash include stdio, hash include conio. So these lines are actually telling the compiler that first include that files with our program and then execute them. So preprocessor directive are actually the commands or the orders or the instruction for the compiler at the beginning of the program. Comments are the notes or the helpful writings which we include in our program when the fact is necessary to be brought to the attention of a programmer's reader. Comments are not for the programming purpose but to understanding the program. For example, when you write your code now, after a few years you don't even remember that what you have write, why you have written that particular line. So these commands will help you to understand that program, and these commands are not compiled and not run by the compiler, but they are only for the readers, only the program reader for understanding purpose. Constant is a quantity whose value does not change during the program execution. Constant are the special kind of containers or the quantities or the boxes in which we write some values, and these values do not change according whole of the life of a program. For example, in your trigonometry or in your geometry, you write pi have a value of 3.14 something, and in every single exercise the value of pi does not change, so pi is considered as a constant. In our program we define some program which value cannot be changed, and these boxes or containers are called constant. A variable means the changeable is a symbolic name that represents a value that can change during the execution of our program. It is simply a container that holds the value of a type. For example, there may be integer variable, there may be float variable, there may be character variable. So these variable may change. For example, if I declare a simple variable integer a, int a, I can assign 15 to it, and I can later assign 20 to it, I can later assign 25 to it. So this may be changed, but constant is once the value is put into a constant, its value cannot be changed later. So these are the most important point of our topics. So now we are going to solve the exercise. In exercise, first of all, the MCQ section. What defines the rules of valid statement? What defines the rule of valid statement in the program language? So we have already discussed that syntax are the rules. Syntax are the rules to do programming. So this answer is syntax. Next, which language is directly understandable by the computer? So machine language is directly understandable by the computer. When was C language developed? C language was developed early 1970s by Dennis Ritchie. Who developed the Java language? Java language was developed by Sun Microsystems. What is the other word used for the reserved word? Reserved words are also called keywords. How many bytes set aside by a compiler for a variable type of int? There are only 2 bytes for a integer variable, and for a float variable there are 4 bytes set assigned. What is the range of numbers that can be stored in the variable of type double float? So in double float there is actually this value 10 raised to 4920, and this one. You may also verify this by your chapter double float. Double float contains this value, so our correct answer is this value. Answer C. What is the range of numbers that can be stored in the variable type double float? This is the actually double float. What program translate high level languages into machine language? A compiler is actually the program which compiles into. There is another software that converts these code, that translate these code, but that was the interpreter, and we do not have the interpreter answer here, so we will take the compiler option. Which software helps in finding and removing error in the program? A software which is known as debugger is used to find the errors in our program. What is a computer program? Now I'm going to answer the short question. You may also find the short questions answer in your book if you want to memorize them. Define the computer program. Computer program is simply a set of instructions that solves a particular problem. Difference between syntax and the semantic. Syntax is the actual rules for writing computer programs, and semantic are the meaning of that statements. Write 3 differences between assembly language and high level language. Assembly language is first of all you may say that assembly language use symbols for programming purpose, whereas high level language use English like words, English oriented language for programming purpose. Assembly language use assembler to translate its code to machine language, and high level language use compiler and interpreter to solve this language. Assembly language is difficult for understand, difficult to write, difficult to compile, and difficult to code. High level languages are easy to write, easy to debug, easy to run, and easy to create. Assembly language, fourth difference, assembly language are not used nowadays. High level languages are used nowadays. Right, for characteristics of high level languages: they are easy to learn, easy to use, easy to code, easy to find the error. They uses compiler and interpreter for execution. For translation purpose, these languages are directly understandable by computer system, and these languages cannot be understandable directly by computer system. They uses compiler and interpreter, and so on. You may find other characteristics from above chapter. Define integrated development environment. Integrated development environment is a software which includes all the tools and processes that are required to create and run programs. Difference between constant and variable: a container that value cannot be changed is known as constant, and a container which value will be changed is known as variable. Which of the following valid C variables give reason if not a valid variable? So area is a valid C program because it is not a keyword and not contain any special symbol, so it is a valid. 5x cannot be a valid variable name because C does not allow directly a number to be a variable. A number cannot be for a variable. X5 may be a very valid variable name, but 5, the number, a variable name cannot start with a number, so this is not a valid. Sum is a valid symbol because it is not a keyword and not containing a number. Netpay is not a valid C++ or C program name because it contains space cannot be there in programming a variable name. Float cannot be a name because it is a keyword, it is a name of type float. Age is a valid variable name because it fulfill all the rules. A variable name also can be started with an underscore. Else cannot be used as variable name because it is a keyword. Case cannot be used because it is also a keyword. Size 22 is a valid variable. My height is also a valid variable name. What are the reserved word? Reserved word are some special word which are occupied or reserved by a programming language that we cannot use as variable names in our program. Why they should not be used as variable? Because they perform different functions in our programming. So if we use that function, this function will be overwritten by our variable name, so we cannot use that names. Why comments are used in the programs? Comments are used in the program to make the program understandable by a reader. Comments are not actually executed by the compiler, but these are only helpful in understanding the program. What are the purpose of header file in the C language? Header file contains the pre-built code. If we want to use the pre-built code by other developers and by the expert, we will use these header files, and we do not have to write some code which is already written in these header files. So we use that header file and we don't have to code. Now this is the time for extensive questions. These questions will be in your book. You have to find the answer. I will give you a hint of these answers, but you have to remember this question in detail from your book. Describe the following high level languages. First of all, there is a language which is C. C was developed by early 1970s by Dennis Ritchie. C++ was developed by Bjorn Strausstrup. These are languages developed by Microsoft, and you may get more information by above chapter. Visual Basic is also developed by is the advanced form of basic language, which was basic all-purpose symbolic instruction code language. It is the advanced version of that language and used for graphical purpose program. C# is the most advanced language of Microsoft, which contain all the specification of all the languages in one language. Java was developed by Sun Microsystem as it is used in network programming and internet programs. What is C language ID? C language ID is a simple integrated development driver environment which contains the text editor, compiler, linker, loader, and these information can be obtained by above chapter. What are the rules for specifying a variable name? A number cannot start a variable name. There may be not a space in the variable names. A variable name cannot be a reserved word. Then you may find other rules above chapter. What is preprocessor directive? Preprocessor directive, or the actual commands, are the orders for the compiler to include some files. For example, #include. #include means hash symbol will be here in the left side. This is a printing mistake in the book. #include means to include a header file, preprocessor header file into a program. For example, #include iostream will include. This is the #include. #include means to include a header file with our program. It is used to include header files with our programs. If you want to study more, you may study from here what is preprocessor directive and why we use #include. So this is all of your today's lecture. You have to solve the exercise, not all the question but some question as a homework. I'm going to assign you a simple homework. You have to submit this homework on Monday before 11:30, before starting or after starting your lecture in the first 5 minutes. So this assignment homework will be marked according to your performance. Good luck for that, and Allah Hafiz.